Yeah.
I sent you a picture on Discord so you can see. It's difficult to see because
Oh, so cute.
yeah, it's on. If you look on the upper right corner of the, you can see like a darkened spot. She fell on her head
Oh,
while taking a nap, and I mean she's okay as you can see, but like she's going to get a huge bump on her
yes.
forehead.
But babies are indestructible,
Babies are definitely
fortunately.
stronger than most of us adults. Yeah, so that's a good thing. So we had a small outbreak of panic, but now I think we're okay. I just need to set the stream information and stuff here.
Yeah, me too. I forgot what I did last time, so I have to look on my channel and see what the last titles were. Show me my videos. There. Paladin, not duo with hardcore
Yeah,
runs.
yeah, not duo. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like that's a concept. That's really a concept. It's not duo. Fantastic concept.
Hardcore runs. Gearing up for Act 2.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Hashtag exclamation mark duo stream. Exclamation mark duo build. Exclamation mark duo rules. And let's get to my Nightbot so I don't do the wrong timer this time. Because I have 3 different timers set up right now. One is for streaming with you, one is for streaming alone, and one is for streaming our 4-player round.
Yeah.
Disable and there. Let's not name it multi-link, so I get it confused, but duo link. Submit. Good. And I will be the one who knocks at you.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to try that out. Okay,
Well,
accept.
say okay says when we are at 4 people that we only need to be on that, and then Twitch says that we're streaming together. And we don't need to set up anything because it's complicated with the camera, because Streamlabs goes in weird ways for letting you allow to use your camera together with Twitch.
sådan var det jo. Altså vi har puttet hende klokken 7 i en mindre evighed, altid. Og hun har sovet til klokken 7-8 stykker. Så hun får jo ikke den søvn, som hun kunne få. Nå, den der, som du var ude at hente til Marie. Ja, den fra mit gamle værelse.
You you have an overlay where Sehuke and Squiz Meriden are visible. I think it's a Discord overlay or something right now in your stream. There. Roger. I can't see I can't see your picture on my stream side on my stream.
Jo, jo, men det er fordi vi har ikke tænkt den løsning, der var, at en af os skulle sove inde ved hende. Vi havde tænkt, at vi var nødt til at give hende, altså hun har jo allerede sagt de her gange, hvor hun vågner tidligt, så siger hun, mor, jeg sidder træt. Og så har jeg sagt til hende, Freja, vil det ikke være dejligt at kunne sove i sin egen seng, uden at Tøver vækker dig? Jo, mor, det kunne være dejligt. Men Freja, det vil du kun, hvis du sov inde på dit eget værelse. Kunne du tænke dig at sove på dit eget værelse, så Tøver ikke vækker dig? Ja, mor, det kunne jeg godt tænke mig. Altså, 4 gange, så det
We can just use the multi-stream. It's also fine by me if that works. Because it does work. It does work. Let's just keep the multi-stream. We'll deal with the other thing at some other point if it becomes relevant. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
skal det være også, at vi burde jo kunne kunne klare os med vores egen seng, hvis vi i en periode kunne låne en toppelas, som var fyldt op. Hvis vi låner 2 enkelte toppelas, så kan vi gøre, at vi ikke er 2-10, som vores seng er ikke, fordi der er ikke meget i periode.
I actually didn't talk to anybody just yet, so I don't know what. No, I just went into the entrance and triggered the experience points that you get for entering.
Very well. Well, I'm thinking about not entering for now because I can't afford any of the stuff yet. So, dear viewers, let's first talk about our builds.
Yep.
Duo builds. And let me see if... No, of course not. The screen capture for our multi-stream is not working. I want to capture a multi-stream tab. There it is. Very well. Come on.
tyr har jo sovet.
Leave my tabs alone.
Hun har jo sovet 2 gode timer her, mellem 6 og 8, måske endda længere.
And transform
Jeg kan godt.
better.
Jeg
So,
ved bare ikke helt, hvad hun har brugt tiden på, om hun har været vågen.
Hardcore, you're still on the stream starting soon page.
I should be on. I'm just trying to sort out my my setup
not
here,
anymore.
but I should be. I should actually be.
Ja, det er hendes favorite location, det er at kravle over i...
There we
Why
go.
is it still showing for me? Am I like a minute back?
Bag dynerne, og hun har alle mulige tøjdyr, ikke? Så det er sådan, man skal altid lige
Okay.
tilbage derfra, fordi det er der, hun...
Oh, it's not duo builds, but duo build. Yes. So we are trying to take 2 different specs of Paladin, 2 completely different builds actually, to the Netherbrain in Act 3 of Paladin.
Easy.
Easy. So Jesse is playing an Oath of Vengeance Paladin. We both actually took 17 strength at the start and the heavy armor master feat to go to 18 strength. And Jessie took the great weapon fighting style. She is primarily dealing with 2-handed weapons. Right now her favorite weapon is Jogorul's greatsword. Once she got a little bit of money, her weapon might be the Unseen Menace, because we want them crits with the half-orc. Jessie is a half-orc, and I gave her 15 constitution, because I plan to take at level 8 the Resilient Constitution feat. Oath of Vengeance Paladin gets the haste spell at level 9, and I don't want to lose concentration on that. So very much planning around that spell in the later stages of the game. The rest of my stats: 8 intelligence. Intelligence is the dump stat in D&D for everything that's not a wizard. 12 wisdom, because saving throws, and 8 charisma, which might be uncharacteristic to a paladin, but it has a reason for Jesse. I had the choice between 8 wisdom, 12 charisma, or 12 wisdom, 8 charisma. And the paladin aura gives +1 at least, even if you have minus charisma modifier. So I'd rather have a little bit more security in my wisdom saves. So that's Jesse's build. What about James?
Well, James is going maybe a little bit more traditional into the paladin, in that James is going in a more defensive has a more defensive angle, using a shield instead of a 2-handed weapon. He is Oath of the Ancient, so he benefits from a couple of other items that Jesse does not, in quite the same degree. For instance, because of the Oath of the Ancient, Paladin has access to the very strong class action, bonus action, channel oath charge, healing radiance, or a channel oath spell, healing radiance, which heals you for 2 turns for a bonus action, right? 2 turns in a row you get healing, which will then activate a couple of items that heal yourself. And in this case, we're talking about the Broodmother's Revenge from Korka. We're talking about the Whispering Promise from Volo, and in some situations also the Hellrider's Pride, which will help other NPCs as well. So any fight where there's some kind of ally that you can go and heal, you can actually apply Blade Ward and all kinds of other great things to them for a bonus action. So that's something that James leans very heavily into. So he does have the sort of the disadvantage that he doesn't deal as much damage as Jesse, who is a half orc and gets the savage attacks and all kinds of other things with two-handers and whatnot. But he does have some other advantages, and he's also Githyanki, so that does give him 1 Misty Step per long rest. It gives him the Psionics jump ability once per long rest, and as a normal action and not a bonus action. And he does get access to, where was the last bit, the astral knowledge, which is very, very good. And so James is a bit of a skill monkey, where Jessie not quite as much, because she has no charisma. So that's the difference. But outside of that, I also chose the heavy armor master feat as my first feat to get my strength to 18. So that way it's a bit similar. But right now we have a bit of business ahead of us. We are going to have a stream where we do a lot of free things. Focus is going to be on getting that power spike that is available to us because we can travel between the regions. So we're going to go and collect tadpoles and all the stuff that we can manage. We're going to visit shopkeepers and purchase items that we need for our specific builds. And we'll be most importantly getting to level 6 and cleaning up a lot of Act 1, I think, as well. But we have a whole list of things to do that's going to last us, I don't know, 5-6 hours, which I don't think the stream is going to be that long, but I think we have enough to do. So maybe we should get to it. Are you ready to enter the crash from the back door?
Yes, I mean, there's nothing to do yet for me except, of course, trying to get the waypoint. But yeah, I will not buy things yet. Things that are important for Jesse to buy are, of course, the Unseen Menace, and I might even say that the Gloves of Dexterity could be important. Oh my god, this is only a 10 roll, and I fumbled it. And lockpick again.
How's that even possible?
Twice in a row. I have a minimum
6.
of a 6 bonus.
So to get that number, you roll a 2 or something.
I rolled a 2.
It has to be like a 2.
I rolled a 3.
A 3, right?
Well, at least I'm getting my bad rolls right now. And not at Carnis, where they're important.
Right.
So let's get inside the Githyanki passage.
Yeah. So all of those charisma-based rolls is a place where Jesse is going to be suffering quite a bit.
Unfortunately, yet that's why I think the first path is Last Light In. And get the F in. Come on. Githyanki, let me go down.
The better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you.
Captain Boss won't be happy you killed the person who found your lost weapon.
They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Ah, you are kin. State your purpose. Is that so?
Good. So I'm just going to get the teleport waypoint.
What?
And
well, how much experience did you get from entering through the back, including the conversation XP?
270.
Okay.
So this doesn't, well, it seems to be scaling, right?
I'm not quite sure, actually.
And I got 240 from being inside and unlocking the waypoint.
I think those are all scaling bits. I'm quite certain.
No.
But
shouldn't have done that.
Well, but the thing is, though, I think this is part and parcel of why I'm going to come down there and do the same thing. Part and parcel of why I think some people go to the Shadow Curse lands before, because in the Shadow Curse lands there's not as much exploration XP, but it seems like there is a lot in the Crash zone. But I don't know all about the Crash zone. I'm a little bit confused as to where exactly those Hello,
Morning,
Kali.
Kalinani.
Hello, Kalinani. Okay, let's see here. So the gloves of dexterity. I'm getting those, I'm guessing. Yeah, I am getting those. I need those.
Yeah, I'm not getting them right now because I want to get the Ring of Geniality from Barkers first, because I am so tight on money on Jesse. You won't even believe it.
I purchased both of those things that we talked about. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what this does.
So then we can teleport and
Do we want to go to
through
did you get
Grimforge.
No. Wait. You want there is more, right? You want
Oh, you mean stealing the free tadpoles?
yes.
Who wants
And the
to challenge this sniveling Istar?
talking to the you know, the rebel, the young Githyanki who believes in the return of Orpheus is also, I think,
Move him out of the way.
potential source of experience. I failed my role, but like that is also, I think, something to
Very
do.
well, that will go better after I have the Ring of Geniality.
Yeah, sure. And then
But let me steal the tadpoles.
yeah, I'm just going
Oh,
to
he's dead.
bring up the plan here. It says gloves of dex, waypoint, get tadpoles, and then go to Grimforge. That's what our plan says.
Yep.
And the corpse of the dead Githyanki boy also gives you 95 XP, which is static. So that's also good to get.
Well, then let us steal the tadpoles.
All right, time to skulk about.
A parasite.
And one
Take it.
parasite.
It might
And
be
two
useful.
parasites.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
And her research notes. And next one.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
At the ready. Don't want to draw any attention. These boots have seen everything.
So I have
So I'm just going to go
So
to I'm just going to go to the
parasite.
hatchery. Going to go to the hatchery quickly to just check. I think you also get XP for exploring that. If I remember correctly, you do. And I'm not sure if that experience is also scalable. Probably it is. So probably like all of the crash stuff is scalable XP at this point. Like I'm actually thinking that that could be a reason to not go here at all before level 6.
Yeah. So for the next run, we know that we just go into the Shadowlands first.
Yeah. Right. So I'm guessing that I can go and talk to Vash Cuckoo.
You are not from Kreshulek. What are you?
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable.
This one deserves the same chance.
I failed.
Very well.
I wonder if I want to do another roll. I think I do want to do another roll.
You tell me.
Well, I'm not
What
doing
would you
them
do with
before the
it,
Ring
Craig?
of Geniality.
Not an easy task.
Doesn't matter at all.
Right. Yeah, I went and did that.
Well, let us go into the Grimforge and interact too.
Yeah, I just need to collect the egg here.
Vague outline of
But yeah, let's get out of here. Grimforge. But I did purchase the stuff. I purchased the Undermountain King knife, and I purchased the gloves of dexterity as well.
All of that will come later for Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse's gonna do a lot of teleporting around.
Yeah. We just need to keep track of those things that are.
Can't slow down.
Another thing that we could have done was go ahead and gone for the Blood of Lathander, but we're still discussing that because as we're not using any consumables, we kind of want to try to plan around that thing, so that we try to see if we can somehow reliably get to a place where we can actually do the check. If at all possible.
Most likely place to do this is getting the Mighty Cloth from Quartermaster Tali, because that gives you advantage on strength checks, and so we have a chance to move the statue without relying on degrees.
Yeah,
that people usually do.
The best modifier you can get to is probably going to be +9, maybe.
Yeah, but how?
+5 from strength, and +3 from. No, maybe it's only +8.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Are the bliss spores? The bliss spores are on normal checks. Loading screens are so long for me.
But do you want to add? Do you want to add the? Do you want to add the bliss spores in order to get the Blood of Lathander? That's the question.
Well, honestly, I don't care about when I get the Blood of Lathander.
Oh, but it's more if you get it, if you know what I mean. If the check, if you need to set up a check to get the Blood of Lathander, and it depends on whether or not you roll high enough. How do you get to that? How do you get to that?
Well,
design?
you do it on the day you get all the buffs for Merkul.
But is it even relevant at that point? I'm just,
I mean, it is relevant in Act 3 for the fight against the super skeleton. And you still have the necrotic laboratory, where Blood of Lathander is really relevant, right? And I mean, you can use it for the Balthasar fight.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually for the Paladin in particular. It's pretty good because we don't have any other serious sources of AOE. So I guess you're right. I do want. But also, if you add the guidance spell, you actually get even more. Then you can get to an average of +9 plus 12 to your check, to your strength check, to your athletic check, and then you add advantage on top of that. Then I think you get to a good spot in order to get that DC 25.
Yeah. Don't forget to pre-buff hardcore. Don't forget to pre-buff light onto yourself.
No, I know. Go. So the only place where for me the light spell has really worked is actually is actually on my weapon. Anytime I try to buff the light spell on any other type of gear, it starts a countdown.
Yeah, that is how it's supposed to. At least the wiki says it. That's how it always works. On a weapon, it's indefinitely, and on any other type of equipment, it's 10 turns.
Before you go in, could we just quickly discuss? Well, we don't have to, but like, I'm wondering how you plan on. What is your game plan? Like, if you want to, we're going to fight the ghosts. I mean, the shadows. You don't need a game plan. You just go in and smack them once at a time. Is that it? With the Jorgles?
I just go in and one-shot everyone with a smite.
Okay. Because I'm actually wondering if I should also go in with the...
Well, you could pre-buff the jump spell, I believe, so to easier reach them.
But the Knife of the Undermountain King is... But still, you know, you still need the smites in order to kill them. So...
Yes.
I have 3 smite slots currently.
I always forget where the harpers exactly are.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I believe they are somewhere here where I'm going past. Or did I just walk past the harpers?
I don't
No,
think
we're both at the bridge.
I don't think you
Yeah.
can walk past the harbors.
Where shall I buff? Oh, I believe here, right after the bridge, I should buff my jump.
All right, I'm gonna
and
head
then
in.
jump right in.
Yeah, I'm also going to head in here.
So I'm a pre-buff the jump and head right in.
Oh, I can't.
Oops,
I couldn't.
no, don't jump.
I couldn't do that because I took falling damage.
Stop! Who's there? Whether we attack or not, you're
All right.
Of a vengeance. A paladin.
All right.
One who will take you down if you're foolish enough to strike first.
Okay, so the fight is now on. And already it's looking bad for Team Rocket over here.
Jonas is gone. All that remains is a monster. One I intend to kill.
This is already no fun.
Oh my god, I'm last in initiative.
Alright, you're right about the smiting. That's actually the one thing that, if anything, is the saving grace here. But definitely it's currently no fun for Team Rocket over here. The shadows are dealing a lot of damage. Scratch was tanking 1 hit. That's a great thing.
Oh my god, I got crit hit and I'm on almost. Oh.
I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that this is an easy encounter if you have the Blood of Lathander, for sure. But like, if you can't beam all of them down, you need to just be ready for anything. I mean, I've skipped this encounter before, but that was mainly on low strength characters.
God.
So don't die, do whatever you need to do to survive.
Well, I have no bonus action heal, so I either do my... I'm at 8 HP.
That's scary. That is scary, Ginger. What? Stop it.
We should have pre-buffed. Also, we should have pre-buffed the thing, the... Also, dead on last in initiative.
What are your options here? Your position is bad.
Well, my position is bad. I have 2 shadows right on me. I have nothing.
And you have a misty step, right? So you can do some kind of very, very defensive move where you misty step the hell out of way.
Yeah.
And add protection from good and evil. That was probably what you meant to say, that we should have buffed.
Yeah.
Protection from good and evil. Yeah, that could have been... Probably could have been
But
an
I need
option.
to heal in order to not die.
Yeah. So maybe misty step and heal, or...
Well, I can also Misty Step very far away. I can kill 2 shadows and Misty Step very far away, because if I don't kill any of the shadows, they will just wail on us another turn. So I'm thinking that one. No! I disabled my smite reactions.
Oh shit, Ginger. Make sure you just run if all else fails. I'm also in a situation where I actually need to run here. Let's at least run for a little bit.
Well, Harpers are gonna die.
Yeah, this is what it is.
I did not think that I'm getting to 8 hit points on turn 1.
Yeah, these guys are super scary, Ginger. They
And
are
get
super
dead
scary.
last in initiative.
But sure, the protection from good and evil was a major mistake that we didn't get that one.
And dead. So no one went on me.
It seems like I am surviving this. So I'm going to be watching your stream now.
Well done. Keep your torch high. If you step...
By the way, let's look at all those hits we took. Because I believe... Yeah, the crit, of course. Okay. Well, I only got hit by 2 shadows, and they almost brought me down to 0.
Yeah.
Which is super stupid. I need to move away a little bit. I need to use my second lay on hands.
Your action is already... Yeah.
Because I used lay on hands. Well, she's gonna die.
Wow, all of the harpers are just dead. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you can still go back and collect the XP once the shadows spawn. I think you can go back and go for all of those shadows if you want to at a later time. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it is accessible. I know that if you don't trigger the harbors the harbor assault in this location, the shadows will never spawn and you will lose out on that XP. But I think you don't need to do the fight now, Ginger. I think you can go back later if you want to.
I hate this.
I
hate this when I no. Another thing, when I tried to click an action and you instead just remove it from his spell from your book.
So this is like one place where the alert feed would really shine. So you get that first initiative for sure every time. But yeah, it is very, very unfortunate that you must have rolled a 1. And they must have rolled very high on their initiatives, like all of them.
Yeah. Well, she's dead.
She is very dead.
There's one shadow who wants to go for me.
Yeah. As long as you don't have to fight, as long as you can pick when to fight them. I mean, if you could kill two of them with one hit right now,
Yeah, I mean,
probably that
I
would
have
be.
the Colossal Onslaught,
Yeah,
so
yeah. But you don't know exactly
I
where they are. That's the problem. And you probably
yeah,
even need
so
to jump. You probably need to jump in and then run back if that becomes. And then
a pre-buff Shield of Thralls on myself and move a little bit backwards to have them on the
yeah,
choke point of the bridge.
that does make a bit of sense.
And then
But these are
okay.
like the things that in this type of challenge is just dangerous. Like there are those encounters that you have to pick, that you have to choose to pick them at a very early stage, and you don't have that over preparation in place for it. So you have to you have to deal with it in a very focused and
So I will
careful manner.
move forward at most 6 meters to see if I can see them. No. Well then, moving backwards and protection from evil and good it is.
I'm looking at a commercial break right now.
Come on, shadows. There it is.
I have no idea what's
Those are
going
all things.
on your side. And I'm back. All right, what's going on here?
Very good. 2 shadows at once.
Okay, perfect. And you don't even have to smack them with your sword or with the. Oh, you are going to use the colossal. Okay.
I will actually use the cleave attack on both of them, because the one, if I hit it, will die to
Ordinary damage.
ordinary damage anyways.
There we go.
Which one is the one that survives?
Oh
Well,
my
I don't
god.
smite any.
Yeah, it's too dangerous, right?
Mm.
That's a little bit ridiculous, actually. Oh, perfect.
And move back a little, so now I have them on the ropes.
I like it how every stream, at least once, if not twice, one of us is just about to die from something. At least.
Yeah. So stupid.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's part of the game. But this is an interesting encounter to me because it's a lot of XP. It gives it's really valuable to do, but potentially it is just a little bit dangerous because the strength drain is dangerous and the damage that they do from their claws is just not It's not something to scoff at. It is a lot of damage.
There's 2 shadows, so I will bonk that one.
Oh, the other one is right over there. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's thanks to that is all thanks to the
To
tadpoles.
my great weapon fighting and the tadpoles.
and the
Yes.
tadpoles. Yeah, both of it. Yeah. It just means that on average you do so much damage that you can almost reliably do. Yeah,
That's what I meant. That this fight is rather easy with paladins, because you have almost a guaranteed 1 hit with when you use a smite and tadpole powers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the call of the week is a major player for sure. It's a major player for sure.
So
Okay, nicely done. I was slightly worried there after round 1.
yes, me too. Harpayonas is not gonna eat a smite, but the shadow is gonna eat a smite. I'ma just use all my spell slots.
Convincing. There we go. All right.
Oh God.
So next up is I've used a short rest. I have no available spell slots, and I was actually planning on using. I was planning on activating the crow or the raven just before the last slide. Because if I do that while the harbors are running with me, they're going to participate. And your harbors are dead, but mine are not.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about doing that. I don't know if it's too dangerous with the 19 AC. Maybe it's just a bad idea.
I believe it's a bad idea.
Because if you have a high AC and you have the Holy Lance helm, I think it's okay. And I do have the Holy Lance helm, but my AC is not very high.
I don't do this after I got to Dammon and get the Helda's armor.
But you do have the Shield of Thralls though, right? So that in principle could help you
I
with
still
the...
won't do do it before that.
Okay, I'm still going to think about it. I'm going to go with the harbors here. And then we'll see.
I'm going right into Last Light In and see what Jaheira does.
Okay. Let me just see what I have available to me.
I'm Jesse, Team Rocket. I've sworn an oath to deliver justice at any cost. Unless you harm another, you're safe from me.
Is this too dangerous?
How many harpers did survive in your attempt? Didn't see it.
All three.
No!
Because I also have the Jorgal's great sword.
Yeah.
But that's going to put me at a low AC.
I rage against the vines of Jaheira.
I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to wait with the ravens for sure. It's the low AC is just too crazy.
I mean, we can get a bonus of +2 AC.
Must be the refuge the harbor
right
spoke
here.
of.
So please.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my game is so slow again.
This is why you should never have come here, true soul. Stop! Yeah. What in the hell is that?
Isn't this is actually a place where your run can end, right? If Jaheira can actually bind you and kill you on the spot, isn't that correct?
Yeah, but only if you lie about if you don't show her the artifact.
Okay.
Stock up while you can.
Because if you
They
kill
only
the
have
Emerald
one
Grove,
to see
then
us
Flaming
through.
Fist Marcus is there and says that you helped him against the Absolute.
If you kill the Emerald Grove. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. If you do that one, yeah.
You're all right by me.
Because of this artifact, and then you have to be honest to her and tell her about the artifact.
Take care.
Very well.
Ah! You've
So
I
I will start with Damon and Barkus.
You'll need it. The brilliant retort will. But what now? No, I'm sure you would.
Right, so both the gloves of
Mr.
the...
Barkus.
I'm assuming that the gloves of the automaton is a baseline in your
Actually
plan.
not. Actually not.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm planning on mainly taking the Unseen Menace.
Okay.
Just because I find it tedious to always switch around.
Okay.
Come on, Barkus. You doing here? Did you find?
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to
So,
win.
Barkus, let me buy your ring.
Oh dear.
Like to trade. So, Barkus has the Ring of Geniality, which is only 112
What a
gold.
love she might have won.
But
And
let me
tragedy,
tell you, as
never
a
know
character
what
with
tell
minus
me.
charisma,
I see.
112 gold is easily back in again after you've bought and sold
me too.
everything else.
We track them. You are that. Find out once gathering with whatever magic.
So
She's up.
I've already prepared my alchemy pouch and extracted all ingredients. So I add all of this to wares and sell it to Damon. Because we're never using consumables, thus we're also never
Maybe I'll
crafting something in alchemy. Damon, our dear friend, is gonna give us a few more armor pieces that we're definitely gonna need.
Did you hear? You.
Ah, there's Roland. You want to save Roland immediately?
I was actually thinking about it. Simply because it's just slightly buggy and there's no reason not to. But that means that we also need to deal with the Rider, right? I think we should stick to the plan
No physical.
No idea. You hear?
first and foremost.
You know how to get through to him. Don't hesitate.
The paid without
Uh-huh.
a reminder of
This
He
was it.
doesn't
He
let
does.
me.
He isn't saying.
I thought he let you create it when you. Oh,
fingertips sport.
doesn't he want it because I have it in a box? I thought he would even create it from your inventory in camp. Here, and I want to sell Minfara's spider silk armor to hopefully get the 1000 G value.
And
The Dark
When
Justiciar
you
mail will
find
also
it,
be sold.
bring it to me.
So does Damon have any weapon that we need immediately?
Not quite sure, but I think I got
You've-
my inspiration back here.
Yep.
Wow, this is just a crazy upgrade, the Float Health Dusk Armor.
Yep.
Wow. Nice. Damon has he has a couple of things. Damon has the Darkfire short bow, which gives you fire and cold resistance,
Yes.
and that's not irrelevant when you're not playing as a tiefling. So I think that's an item that I probably want to buy. And he has the Harmonian Halberd, which seems to be worthless, but I'm not quite sure if that's really the case.
So and now, damn it! Why are you moving all the time? So I only have 2 pieces of infernal iron. I don't get the gloves right now, and he still doesn't have a lot of money. Friggin' Damon. $563. Do I need to buy anything from him right now?
No, you don't. I don't think so. At least it is the Darkfire shortbow. In our case, that's relevant. I think.
That one I need later, but not yet.
If you want it, of course. There are probably other sources of fire resistance. But what about the armor from upstairs, upstairs in the barn?
Yes,
The
I need that
rippling
one.
force mail. Like, how
Yeah.
is that still something that is relevant?
I mean, we're soon getting the adamantine armor, so I would say no.
But I mean, you can sell it for, I think, more than 1,000 gold. So you can get your inspiration if you wanted to get that one. I think that's...
Well, oh, but Damon doesn't have enough money.
Okay.
Then I would need to go to Darith.
It's 1,000 gold in my on my end. So I don't know if that translates into 1,000 gold pieces.
The spider silk armor sells for 500 on my end.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that I sold it for less than 1,000, but I think it's as long as the value of the armor is 1,000. I think
as the base value is 1,000. Okay.
That's what I think
well,
at least.
Need anything?
Then I'ma go to Darith. Well, I still need like 2 pieces of inspiration, which are selling the spider silk armor to Darith.
I'll be here if you need it.
I don't get this armor right now. Because first I'ma do the ravens. Because not... Oh. And first, I'ma go to Quartermaster Tali and buy the armor back.
Because we've got on our plan, we've got the next step is to convince Karnas to give us the Moonlight Lantern. Lantern. So that's the next thing. But we need the inspiration points.
Yeah.
And I need to take a long rest before I do anything. Because I have 0 spell slots.
Me too. So, Shadecling armor 1.3k. Please not. Doesn't she have? There it is, the cloak, which is only 800g for me.
The voice of the
Cloak of
You
protection.
did a brave thing.
I will need that one. The rest she has is nothing special. Except the amulet of the Harpers. 300 for the shield spell. You know what? I might just buy that one. So. And I will get all of that. Amulet of the Harpers. That ring. and my cloak, and then I'm at 20 AC, and then I'm feeling a lot safer. Well, I will take on the ravens. At that point, they're free XP.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
By the way, another case where the alert feed could possibly help you.
Yeah, probably.
Well, at least I'm first in initiative this time.
Take care.
Very well.
You mean the cultist convoy
My
crosses
dear
the land
ravens, how about you all die to a colossal onslaught?
So is this, yeah, because I'm about to head up. You have 20 AC without the... With a two-hander?
Yes.
Okay. Is that because you... Wow, how do you get to 20?
I have 18 from the Helda's armor. Where do I get 19?
Oh, and then one from the cloak that I didn't purchase yet.
And one from the cloak.
And one from the boots, I
And
guess.
one from the gloves.
Oh yeah,
If you're all right by Jaheira,
because I can't afford the boots just yet.
I also can't afford the boot. And maybe I won't take them ever. And since I have Cleave and Colossal Onslaught, I can kill all the ravens,
take.
like, right now. Oh, actually not,
If you're
because
all
they
right
are
by
standing a
Jaheira,
little too
you're
far
all right
apart.
by me. Take care.
Come on, up to 3 enemies.
Heading out without Isabel's blessing. I won't.
Good. That was a lot of XP that surprisingly did barely not bring me to level 6. Very well. So I need a little more inspiration. So I'ma travel to Darif. And sell stuff to her. On the Dark Myconid colony. Maybe I'll even take a long rest before I go to Karnis.
Actually, the ring from Thrin is pretty useful here for the ravens, I think. Instead of using the Joggeral's great sword.
Oh, because it can thunder wave all of them at once.
Yeah. I think it's even more effective because it is a bit dangerous to forgo the shield armor class. I feel like I'm at 22 right now.
Well, I also took the Amulet of Shield from Quartermaster Tali.
Oh Jesus, they deal so much damage. Oh my lord.
That was a crit though. Oh my. So now, I believe they don't even opportunity attack you. Try it.
It just, I killed them, right? But like it's scary that they deal so much damage.
Yes.
It's just scary. Let me just see what kind of damage they do. They're just a traditional. It's because they do the necrotic, the shadow cursed undead. It is a 2d4 point of damage, which is a lot. Which is why we should also be thinking about getting the daily resistance to shadow curse necrotic damage as soon as possible from the Shark Gauntlet, so that we can kind of. We both agree. I think I asked you last stream. We do agree that the Linebreaker boots are not something that's possible to use, right? Well, it's possible to use, but you have to use a main action to do the dash.
Yeah, and we don't have a bonus action there.
Yeah, because then I just want to sell them right away because they're sitting in my inventory and I'm actually thinking that they are not worth it.
I'ma do the long rest now because I forgot that I didn't partial rest after I sold everything to Deriv and she has no money.
I don't think that the Gloves of Heroism are going to sit in my inventory any longer, Ginger. Even though I do appreciate the potential.
They are a thing for the early game. If you have nothing better to do with the glove slot.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, how did you make her like you? Did you just sell her, donate her money?
Yeah, I do that. She's one of the NPCs that I just donate to straight off the bat. Right away, basically.
I never do that.
Take care now.
I always do that. Because I have so much stuff that I need to sell and like, yeah. Alright. So I got the level up, Ginger.
Me not yet. Ooh, I got a cloud kill scroll.
Right.
Come on. And Shade Clinger armor. Yes.
You have the Shade Clinger now?
Oh, I did the wrong Spider Silk armor.
Oh, yeah,
the wrong name.
Right. We need to collect the Shade Clinger armor according to our
yeah, but
according to our plan.
Yes. I got the inspiration and now I go into the Zenferim outpost. And repair the elevator.
Right. Yeah, at this point we are kind of a little bit unsynchronized because there's some stuff in Act 1 that I haven't done, and there's stuff in there's other stuff that you haven't done. So we are not completely in sync at the moment.
Well, for a few moments until we are at Karnes, and I am after I repaired the elevator to the Underdark because...
Yeah.
That shit's not gonna fly. Come on. Move. Move, you stupid piece of half-orc.
The aura of protection is no joke. It is no joke. Jesus Christ, it's good.
I know. I mean, even the +1 on saving throws, I think, even with a +1, it's already good, and you're having +2. So, come on.
Very well. Poor Jonas.
The elevator.
He was joking this morning. Jonas was a good harper. Too late now. I'm sorry.
And lockpick.
I like it that I'm just visiting Harper Jonas's grave, and out of lack of other things, they just of like flowers. There are a couple of flowers, but mostly they just put down herbs in front of his
Yeah. So last light in.
Jonas was such a fan of mugwort. And
let me see if someone is mourning for him in my save after everyone died and nobody even noticed that he died.
Nobody should. So you can safely take the incense and whatever else is placed on his grave. I know I did.
No rest for the dead.
Bet I can crack that open.
So I'm thinking, how much money do I have? Oh. Believe I teleported to the wrong place because I should definitely, yeah, have 4k. The ring shouldn't cost more than like 2k. Just in case Karnis goes horribly wrong, I want the thing right now.
What ring? Oh, the genealogy is very cheap. It's like 100 gold pieces.
No. I want the dancing menace right now.
Gotcha.
Just for my damage potential.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Let's see how much they cost. Maybe I can talk to Varshkoku to get the egg right now. Oh, and I would get a lot of money from Lady Esther for delivering the egg.
But I don't think, can we do that?
I don't know.
Do we want to, is that like the returning pike, is that still like a thing that you want to hold on to for reasons?
I don't even know if it's worth it. So, Gloves of Dexterity, 2.3k. Unseen Menace, 800. Ha. Okay, those two items I want right now. But you are right, Returning Pike can easily be sold.
I'm also thinking about selling the gold wormling staff and stuff like that already. I don't know that I need the fire stuff any longer.
I don't think neither.
And there is the fireball staff that kind of is the upgrade if you want it anyway. But that's without the fire damage.
Well, and it doesn't. And the fireball staff has +1 to spell saves and not a +1 enchantment for melee attacks.
Yeah, it's true. It's not an exact upgrade. That is true. I'm going to sell the gold working staff. It's definitely not good enough at this point. And the returning pike as well.
Yeah.
Just want to get rid of some of the stuff.
I'm actually thinking about selling the Falara Luve.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. I think there are a couple of places where the performance can be used. But
like physical.
For instance, there are a couple of places where it can prove valuable.
So, for the Karnis encounter, Gloves of Dexterity are important.
Do we agree?
Menace.
Do we agree that the Force Conduit is particularly strong with the applied Blade Ward? Because the way that Force Conduit works is that you need to be hit,
Yeah.
and then you get Force Conduit.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean.
What I mean is that you need to hit for the Force Conduit to start racking up. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you need to. I need a way to not die while raking up the Force Conduit, if that makes sense. The difference between the rippling force mail and the halberd from the Crash is that the halberd from the Crash you get to choose how that works. You get to stack up the Force Conduit before the enemies get a turn, and then the Force Conduit will immediately be working when they retaliate against you. Whereas with the rippling force mail, you get into a situation where you need to take a lot of hits before it actually works. I just don't know how valuable it is. I know that it works with a specific build with the Abjuration Wizard and the stacking of everything with Armor of Agathis on top of it. I know that combination is ungodly, but that's like a different matter. So
we already have Heavy Armor Master hardcore.
That's true.
Heavy Armor Master is technically always having free Force Conduit already.
Yeah, because I kind of want to try it out. I want to try it out. I need to try it out. I think there are a couple of encounters where I can try it out without it being of any real danger to me. Okay, are we ready to proceed?
I just want to loot the Force Conduit armor.
You do? I'm getting confident.
And we'll later sell it to... Oh, which reminds me, I've made myself a coffee an hour ago and never drank it. Oh, the Absolute Bane is also a thing I can sell right now.
Oh, you're getting a little raid, Ginger. Oh, am I getting a raid?
You're getting a raid. Who did raid you?
I think it's Squiz Meriden with a group of 4 people.
Squiz with a group of 4 people. Thank you for the raid, Squiz.
So Blackus, I missed your messages. I'm sorry if you're still watching because for whatever reason, like the multi-stream doesn't choose to include my chat. It's
oh my God!
Ginger's
Say
chat.
okay. 43 people. Thank you. I need to work out how my alerts work again. Thank you guys. How was your run? We saw you when we started doing the skeletons on the way to the monastery, and that looked scary. Is my mic working? Yes, it is.
I think it is. I'm getting.
Come on.
I got the baby raid, but baby raids are good. We love babies, so that's great.
So I've got the Force Conduit armor. So I've seen. We survived.
You survived. Yeah, I'm happy.
This armor is actually not very good for Abjuration Wizard. Well, you know, so Black is the Rippling Force Mail for both of us Paladins is like, is it better than the Adamantine armor though? And when we're not using the Adamantine armor, Hardcore is using is gonna use the Luminous armor, which is also 17 AC, but gives him a lot of Radiant Orbs. And I actually want to use the Dark Justiciar armor, which gives me 18 AC and gives me concentration save advantage for keeping up my haste.
Ginger, maybe you want to try to explain what's going on here. I don't know how many people fled in terror already, but maybe you should just quickly explain what it is that we're trying to do.
Game got me mad at more than once. I hate playing martials, especially melee. Well, then you're right here, I say, because we are playing both melee martials. Hardcore and I are playing Paladin, not duo. We are having our Paladin, as we're taking two different specs of Paladins to the Netherbrain. We are playing it not together, but parallel routes. So I'm playing an Oath of Vengeance Paladin, wielding two-handed weapons. And of course, I'm a half-orc to make use of all those insane crits. While Hardcore is playing an Oath of the Ancients Paladin with a little bit more of a defensive spec. And we're hoping to have a lot of fun with all of it. We just arrived in Act 2 and are just about to do Carnis to get our Moon Lantern. So for who I am Ginger Bananas, doing mostly solo honor challenge runs. My current challenge is doing a Bard with Region Lock and no Illithid powers. I've been doing Paladin for the longest time. Now Hardcore and I are trying to do it together so that both of us profit from each other.
Yeah, it's a very it's I think it's a little bit of a strange concept, but we're having fun together. That's the most important thing. And well, if one of us dies, we both die, and that's I don't know, that's weird.
Oh,
but
we are doing no consumables at all, and also no oath breaks. The no oath breaks already led to us to have to do a rather strange, let's say, branch in our routes, because Oath of Vengeance can't do the growth rate. Because every way of initiating the growth rate breaks the Oath of Vengeance. So I had to assassinate the goblin leaders in the goblin camp. While Hardcore far forward, thanks from the reminder. Oh, I don't get the Harpers right. Oh, I need to talk to Jaheira first. So Hardcore, is there something you want to say about your run?
Not other than I've been, I think, close to death at least once every time that we've tried this out. And I was under the impression that I had more survivability, but it hasn't really been the case so far, I think. But I was still alive and kicking.
It's the 12 Constitution, I believe.
Probably. So I think we are now ready to go and talk to Karnas, which I think is going to be interesting because you don't know that he's really going to believe your lies, but I'm assuming that he's going to believe mine. So
why?
Because I'm more persuasive than you are.
Well, I believe I need to talk to Jaheira first so that I get the Harpers to go for the ambush with me. So
that's a very good idea. Otherwise, you're going to be very alone otherwise.
I'ma still do the medicine check to smell the wine and see what Jaheira has in store for me. Ah, that one. I don't know anything. Drink the wine.
And we're trying to play the games simultaneously so that when we get to a specific situation where it's funny to see how we each do in a combat situation, for instance, we try to do that and then maybe take turns or something to try and then we talk about the process. So that's why I'm also waiting for Ginger to smell the wine before he's ready for Karnas.
You can trust me. And so Kefrik's days are numbered. And Isabel. Good. So she's of course here, but I'm not going to talk to Isabel because Isabel bad. That fight is way too hard for now. Oh, let me just get the Shield of Thralls up for the fun of it. Just to be really safe for everything. And there's the Harpers.
Oh, wait. How far are you, man? I can't... Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
am
good.
just at the bridge of last night.
because I'm like, I was watching my own stream because I don't get the chat messages. Can I choose? Oh, I can choose my chat messages in the multi-stream. Oh, great.
Yes.
Ah, now I'm more comfortable.
Very well. So let's try to get to Karnes.
Yeah. Don't think I need to do anything else. I think I'm just going to go in there and seeing what happens.
Take on that convoy. You lead, I follow. Very well. We might go over there. So don't run away from Jesse. My game is lagging. Too many light sources, too many corpses on the ground. No, Memnos! Well, or as you call them in your Wyll run, your zombie supply. Or shall we call it the Netty supply, after our multiplayer run, hardcore?
Yeah, I remember. Am I missing something? Am I just...
What are you thinking that you're missing? So there's the convoy. I am going to Karnes.
Yeah.
Are you almost there?
I'm at the place, but like the odds of me dealing with this are, famous last words, very high, and compared to the odds that you're facing, I think.
Well, you only have +2 in charisma more than me. Well,
but
it's
the ring of geniality also helps with the deception check, by the way.
I know, and I'm having the Dark Justicia mask for the intimidation check because it's deception into intimidation. If I'm right. About that, famous last words. We are about to deal with that guy, one way or the other.
What do you mean?
This is not Her Majesty's will.
So
the checks are actually very low.
So need I talk to that guy first?
This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What you
You already did it.
Yeah.
Can you please talk over? I never know what you were doing. The Absolute protected me.
Good luck.
The Absolute guided me to you. She said I was to take yours. 14, not too high, but still I need to roll a 10 or higher. Ah, perfect. Rolled natural 14.
With the favorable beginnings, I mean, these kind of rolls could maybe be a little bit interesting if you had no illithid powers. And no inspiration rerolls, which is also something that like could be interesting maybe.
I get advantage from Oath of Vengeance. on the intimidation check. Question me again and I will drag you into the darkness, screaming. Well, that's it. Lantern.
And you got your level up.
Yes, I did. So release the pixie. You're the fuel for the lantern. How does that work? I believe you get an inspiration as guild artisan.
Yes.
Who are you? Let's ask her that first. Release the pixie. I won't smash the lantern this time.
That is a good plan.
So need to get to the shadow curse. Can you help? Good. Well, I overcapped on inspirations now, but I needed the 4 inspirations for... Oh, Squiz! What did get deleted? I'm sorry. Oh, you can use layout 4 for both chats. Okay.
Layout 4?
On the left side of your multi-stream, there are different layouts.
Got it. Great. Perfect. Thank you, Squiz.
Layout 4 has both chats.
Got it. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
So I actually want the Searing Smite as my 4th spell. Very well, I got my level up, and I got through Karnas without having to do any reroll. Could have gone the other way as well. So, I would say we go directly to Moonrise Towers. Do we?
Let me just quickly check. It says collect the Shadeclinger armor, and then it says Moonrise Towers. And I don't know, do you have the money for the Shadeclinger armor right now?
I don't have the money for the Ring of Free Action and the Shadeclinger armor, but I need to sell some things to Roa Moonglow. Then I have the money. I don't know if I'm in the right direction, actually. Yes, but I am. So then it's like having Lantarf be our friend. Ooh, what does the Githyanki Slate say? And you get XP from that. So just going right through the toll house. Hardcore.
Yes, I
Did you
am.
have to
No, I was just distracted for one bit. I am on my way here.
So, by the way, after you convinced Karnas to get out, you must sneak your way out of the toll house, because as you see the vision cone there, that's Karnas and the guys you just sent into the shadow. They will notice you, and Karnas is scary.
Should we just quickly go and save Roland while we're here?
I did not even talk to Roland.
I did, and I know that he's currently. I'm going
Oh,
to go.
well
And,
then.
I'm going to go and save him because I have bad experiences with not saving him, so I don't want him to die.
Yeah. Do it. So I will get inside. Little from the field. In her name.
God! Instead, I've.
So let's talk to Lantarv on my end.
I love it that Sorry, did you? Go ahead.
You wanted to say something?
No, it's just that when you rescue Roland, what sometimes happens is that I've experienced him running away without his torch and getting killed by the shadow curse while waiting to despawn in order to reappear at the last light. And I'm just like I'm running around like frantically trying to cover him with my light source just to be sure that that doesn't happen.
Well, I just had to spend an inspiration at Lantarv because I want his discount.
Got it. I'll be right there.
Because he has the Sentinel shield, which is important.
Yeah, and this is like for me and Ginger, this is a stream where we go and we collect a lot of the free stuff that we need for the rest of the game. This is pretty much in that regard a stream focused on that. So we will be running a lot around and collecting things.
So got that. And now I can barely afford the Ring of Free Action, I believe.
We're close. I can feel it. The absolute. Its power.
There's a Raja Blodra. Oh, you get also an inspiration for letting a Raja Blodra deal with your blood. By the way, as a guild artisan.
Okay, I'm going to wait a little bit with that then.
You'll find Zerel.
I want the Ring of Free Action. It's only 432.
Okay.
There can be no doubt. This is the place.
Well, this is none of the
This is where we
2K
discover
items.
The secret of the absolute.
If you have coin, then.
So we got the Ring of Reaction, like the most important item in the entire game.
You seek arms. I do. The absolute needs warrior. Prove it.
When she has Bloody Plum,
Your name.
which is my color. Good.
Anything from my stash? You pay less.
So then, actually, we should do Zerel now, right?
1 second. I don't think that's what. Ring of Free Action, kill Goblin or release them. Free Barnabas, probably postpone. Get Tadpoles from Doc. Skip Sorrel for now. Killed Wing
Yeah,
Horse.
but with Zerel, I mean go inside the throne room.
Yeah. Go in and fight the goblins there. Yeah.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your...
True soul, you have seen. We're killed.
You creaking old bag of shit!
And Sasa is present here.
Of course. You heard the general. The goblins are yours.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you?
It should be trial by combat.
You serious?
There we go.
The Absolute's power.
And there are 3 goblins because Sasa is also there.
I saw the horrors they've committed the Absolute's name.
Right. So that means you're actually getting 140 or 10 XP from Sasa if she survives at this point. Right. So now I've got a bit of Force Conduit running here. 1 turn of Force Conduit. Okay.
It shall be trial by combat. If you wish to leave, you must live, you must champion yourself.
Okay, so Sasa only gives 20 XP, but the remaining...
Fezzik got me 50 XP.
Okay, this is so weird. Fezzik is 50 XP, he's by far the most dangerous. And then...
and the other one, the level 1 goblin gives me 110.
Yeah. This is one way I think where probably Larian could go through all of those experience points tables. Because there is so much that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. The owlbear, 20 XP.
Yeah, the owlbears are very dangerous, right? At this point.
Yeah. So, I am putting on, of course, my Ring of Free Action. That one is rarely going off me anymore. Because you die if you randomly put off the Ring of Free Action.
I cannot afford it. I need money. So at this point, what is the next thing that we want to do? Is that we want to go
We want to go upstairs and kill the...
I can't.
Is it? Oh, yes.
So I need to do other things. The next thing that we can do is
get
to...
the tadpoles on the dock.
Yeah. So I'm going to head down into the prison. See you, Meriden. Sleep well.
See you, Meriden. Sleep well. Oh, and when I'm at the dock, I will immediately jump over to see if Roland is over there or if I need to trigger him first.
The eye focuses on you, taking in every
Because I
detail.
didn't even know that things like that could happen to Roland. Oh, I never activated my aura of protection.
Lifeless eye stares at you.
And as you see, I get +1 from aura of protection, even though my charisma modifier is -1 because the aura of protection gives a minimum of +1. Very well. So guys, we're gonna steal a few more tadpoles.
And I don't know if you need to, if you get any XP from talking to Acolyte Morris.
You should never use the Illithid option. That breaks a paladin's oath.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't want him to jump down.
Yeah. So.
I don't need any attention right now.
Ah, no, he saw me.
Same.
Now he didn't see me. And I'm in turn-based, so we're just picking this up. And put it back down again. And then we're just running away. Oh, which way is Roland? It is the way where you save Minfara, I believe, right?
Well, they're all looking for the thief, by the way. I ran for the money. Just run. They're going to look for the thief. So just letting you know that that's going to happen. I'm going to go in and kill the ice inside the prison.
Yeah, I'm jumping over there and look for Roland if he's there.
Yeah, I found him. I already freed him. Also helped him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like, where is he usually? Like, I believe over that bridge, right?
Right? No. Yeah. He's there. I think. He's not there because you didn't talk to him in the last lights in. So I just want to tell you, like, if you at this point probably you need to go and talk to Roland and then jump back and then hurry down and save him or something.
Yeah, I will unlock the teleport waypoint up here and teleport over there or something.
Yeah, I'm just going to check our sheet here. It says that get tadpoles on dock, skip Sorel for now, kill winged horrors on rooftop, prison, throw the ice into the abyss, go to the oubliette, invis past the hook horrors. That's our plan of action. So I am going to go and do that.
As you got Roland, just so I don't forget him, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
An illithid oubliette, right beneath the towers. The colony must be close. That must be where the tadpoles are coming from.
Oh, I also didn't talk to neither Alfira or Lacrissa.
Let's get this over with.
You saved the kid. Sounds like you deserve a drink. What's wrong? Do you know where they are? If they're alive, I'll rescue them. He's such a dick. Alfira, let's save the guys.
What path lies before me? Swift as my feet can carry me.
How did you survive? I know Roland isn't happy with me.
Better not be cursed.
Just take it one step at a time. I'll do everything in my power to save them. You have my most solemn vow. Good. Then I got these missions going. Ooh, shall I talk to Mole? Does this give any XP? Don't know.
I don't think it does.
But let's save Roland first. Hello, Roland. I'ma save you from yourself. That's what I say about a lot of the tieflings, actually. on. Walk, 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 walk. I'm so glad I put on these boots.
I'm just collecting a bit of gold, and then I need a short break before we go maybe against the gargoyles or something.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just collecting a bit of gold so that I can purchase the ring, so we can get back on track with our plans.
Let's keep this for the time being.
Okay.
Oh my god. The fuck are you critting, Roland?
No, that's true. So Blackest, that is true. I should probably just go and do that bit. That is true.
Please tell me you went looking for Moonrise. Should have left you to die. Oh no. Friggin' Roland. No, 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 don't,
He
Shadow
does.
Curse.
He didn't. His lantern is not on, right?
Yes. But he teleports.
But you need to follow him.
Yeah.
He teleports away from you. Maybe you need to pull. Is he going to die now? This game is just...
I need to teleport. I teleport to Last Light. Let's hope he didn't die. Why isn't his torch on?
I don't know, but it's always like this. It's always some bullshit with Roland. It is always some bullshit.
I believe Roland's died.
I kid you, I've had that like happen so many times that at this point
is the first time that this happened to me at all.
Yeah.
Maybe you should cast light on him, actually.
Yeah, but that requires him to be holding something that you can cast light on, right?
Torch.
But okay. Yeah, casting light on his unlit torch. He's such an idiot. Oh well. Did you get
well, let's see if I find his curse. His corpse.
Something's on my mind.
What inspiration?
Inspiration for selling the 1,000 gold value item to a vendor?
Please, I just...
Yes, I did.
I just wish I could... Can you?
Oh, there's a Dark Justicia mask, a second one. Roland. Well, at least he's not here. bludgeoning resistance.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Good. Well, I will go back to Moonrise and deal with all the other BS that's going on there. We said Oubliette deal with the things.
Yeah. You go ahead and clean up, because then I'll just take the break that I need.
Yes.
So I wonder. Oh, I need the Shadeclinger armor. What is the next stop? Let me just see what the next part of our plan is here. Shadeclinger armor, Oubliette, and then we're level 6, and then we're going to get the Night Singer favor, and then we're going to go back to Act 1 to explore things. When we have the ring. So I think the bit about the bit about the sails can probably wait. I don't know in what order we necessarily have to do things.
Well, the safest I want to do after the Spider Queen.
Okay.
Because Spider Queen gives us +1 to our saves.
Okay.
Come on. Stairs. The Penumbral Armor. Where is this house? This ominous house by last light.
It's one of the ways down to the mean locks.
Oh.
Come back.
So killed one eye. Good. Nobody noticed me killing this crying eye. There's the adept, who we need to do shady things in order to deal with her. I mean, if she sees us dealing with the eye and then attacks us, I believe we're free to go. But let's just not. Need to wait for the second eye to kill it.
I also went to the oubliette with the invisibility and collected the tadpole down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one as well.
But I think I do need to take the break now, and so I will be back in, I'm hoping, 5 minutes ish.
Okay.
back. What's going on?
Get into Balthazar's room.
You are, you naughty boy.
Yes, I know, but I need this crying eye to get off my butt.
Did you
also?
Did you do everything in the prison?
I did not free the prisoners, but
No.
I got the thing. I got the parasite and threw the eyes away.
Perfect.
What I did, but right now I'm missing my thieves' tools. Do I have no thieves' tools anymore? Don't. There they are. Okay. Because I bought the Drake throat glaive.
Oh, you did? You're such a rich guy.
I know I sold the barrel that I stole from Philomene.
Ooh.
So once the eye is outdoors, and go into turn-based mode. Oh no.
Anything of use?
I hope the eye will not notice me. That managed to do it. And inside, and close the door.
The necromancer was
I forgot what is the
experimenting
trick
on
in Balthazar's
tadpoles.
again. So
But they
you need to.
Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
I'm going to go to the. Am I a little bit ahead of you now?
Let's see. Yes, you're already outside. Did you do the Balthazar thing and loot his stuff?
Well, I tried to loot his room and the secret room, and then I'm now en route to the gargoyles.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Okay.
How do you get his secret room to open?
You need to click the top row on the right hand, the one that says musty tomes.
And then you need to put a heart.
Some of the others spring traps on you.
Yeah, and then you need to put a heart looted from one of his apprentices inside the ancient altar. Yes. Because you have to serve the Absolute with all your heart, and as the necromancer he is, that's his sense of humor. Balthazar. Let's try to get inside his stuff. No! Then we have a lot of stuff that we never need again. A lot of broken loon lanterns. Oh, you get XP for discovering that. Also good. Good. And up to these. So I believe our goal is to simply attack the the winged horrors.
I'm actually thinking that I want to go in and just attack them 3 versus 1, but I want to I just want to win the initiative, and also you need the ring of free action equipped, right? But
Yes.
pretty much the only thing that's remotely scary is the critical strike.
Yeah, and I believe you could pre-buff protection from evil and good on yourself.
Yeah, probably that's a great idea. And we should also go and get the necrotic resistance if we plan on taking a lot of encounters in the Shadowcursed lands in general.
Maybe not yet, because then we have to do the Dark Justiciars first.
No, we don't. No. We go out the back door next to the cloaker, and then we go in and get it. I know we'll not get the waypoint that way, but we can get the buff. But it depends on what we mean to do, because according to our plan, we need to go back to Act 1 to do some shenanigans there at this point.
Yes, we do. So those horrors are actually no big threats to me.
Okay, you went in.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to go in then too.
Crit hit, one hit the first one.
Promised us a feast of corpses, and still we starve. The ones.
As the symbol glows, power
Okay.
through you.
Attack. All right.
And that's why I definitely want to. God. That's why I definitely want to get resilient constitution. First hit broke my concentration.
Not at all, Blackis, but with your recommendation, I'm going to go and buy it from the crash. I hear people talk about the weapon, but I've never actually used it myself.
That smite that is almost worth to smite this poor little thing. But
I will definitely collect the Rathian's Wrath as well. Ginger is also talking about it, so probably I need to try it out.
Yeah, for some battles where initiative is extremely important, I'm just gonna, even though I'm a two-handed fighter, I'm gonna take Larethian's Wrath plus Sentinel's Shield, and then just drop the Sentinel's Shield after I roll for after my first turn starts. Well, during my first turn to attack with two hands. Well, those ugly things are gonna die really fast.
Right.
12 damage from the claw strike.
I'm done with that bit, Ginger. I think what I need to do is go and collect gold, unless of course we want to go back to Act 1 after this. Is there anything else that we plan to go and do?
Let's look at the document.
Barnabas, I think we decided to postpone that one.
Yeah, Gauntlet of Shar, Night Singer's favor.
Oh yeah, Night Singer's, but Night Singer's favor is probably going to disappear once we rest, right? Once we travel.
Yes.
Once we
Yeah, and
travel.
I believe we're gonna be traveling back to Act 1.
Yeah. So
and collect the free XP now that we're level 6.
Yeah. Yep. I think that is pretty much the way that we're gonna handle that bit.
Yeah.
I mean, probably there's a better routing. I'm assuming that there is a better routing than what we're doing.
Yes.
But it's also a matter for us of simply kind of finishing things, so we don't have too many unfinished business in the different acts.
Yeah. So I would say after them, well, I could get to 4 inspirations and do Barnabas right now.
Because you want to collect the tadpole there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's not that important, but it's a thing that you can forget.
Yeah. And if we plan on doing the attack on Moonrise, then we do need Barnabas and his friends.
Well, you know what? Is the book, the Necromancy of Fey buff, only for saving throws or
just for saving throws?
All wisdom-based checks.
Just for saving throws, yeah.
Then it makes no difference if we're doing it now or not. Then I would say I get the inspiration from Araja Blodra for getting the half-orc potion, and spend inspiration to get Barnabas. Then doing Act 1, slowly buying the stuff that I'm missing, which in my case is Sentinel Shield and Larethian's Wrath.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do Barnabas as well then. It's a bit of extra XP and it is the tadpole, so I'm just going to go and do that then.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm unsure if Oath of Vengeance breaks Oath of Ancients breaks the oath.
Okay.
Let me look at it. No. At least it doesn't say it.
Alright. Let's say...
the Oath of Vengeance option is, if it helps me vanquish my foes, I will do it.
Okay.
So, Linzella, is there a dialogue check as well? I believe. So let's just take up. Yep, there is a dialogue check after that. So let's just put on my dialogue rings.
Now, that is the gift the app. What would you like him to do?
Did I accidentally sell the Ring of Geniality?
We talked about this.
Right, so it's a DC 16 wisdom check.
Yeah.
This is...
I know.
And that was a critical success.
There's an illithid parasite in that.
So
you lucky bastard.
Right, and then I use my illithid wisdom on him. Okay.
A shadow.
Okay.
Barnabas.
But there is no XP. There is no XP combined. But there is the tadpole that is still valuable to me at this point.
Factually stat before the absolute. You decide.
Okay.
Wisdom, sever her control once and for all. Helping her reinforce her soul breaks the Oath of Vengeance, by the way.
Reinforces
Oh,
so
natural 16. Helping
reinforce.
her reinforce her to the control breaks Oath of
Oh,
Vengeance.
that breaks Oath of Vengeance. Okay, so you want to help them because she's enslaving them.
Yeah,
Got
and
it.
they want vengeance against her and kill her.
Right, gotcha. Gotcha.
It is interesting. Is my persuasion higher than the illicit wisdom?
Oh, the illicit
Easy.
wisdom is a DC 2, right?
Yeah, but I'm unsure if dominating him again might be an oath break, because letting her dominate him is also an oath break.
Oh, I did number 3. I didn't get an oath break for that, but I can check it.
But I'm vengeance. I'm vengeance. And I don't want to.
No. I think you're fine with this. That's a pretty good. You have a pretty good, decent modifier to your persuasion.
Yeah.
It's not a DC 20, right? Is it?
No. It's a 16, but I have a potentially +10 modifier. Oh, minus, and I got a +9 only. Well. And now I got it. So.
Okay. I went upstairs to the room with the mimic, and I don't know if we want to do that just yet. It seems like potentially a bad move. I mean, it's
a single mimic. We've killed 3 of them at once.
It's probably
already.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like it's probably at this I have no spell slots, so if I want to fight it, I need to shoot it. So, but I guess I could do
let's
that.
go back to Act 1. Let's go back to Act 1 and
I
do
think
the
I can.
Act 1 stuff.
I can kill it with my bow. Let me just quickly do that.
Well, okay, then let me go up as well. You get to it by climbing up the stairs.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Where is the ladder? Come on, in our last fight, I destroyed it. There it is.
Oh, it's a monstrosity. Yeah, well.
Yeah. How do I get upstairs? Somewhere over there, I believe.
I wonder if this is actually blocking its.
Blocking its what?
I'm just experimenting with this particular mimic. If the throne or whatever that is, this chair is actually blocking its ability to lash me, and it is.
Okay. God, I don't know how to get upstairs. Hardcore, where do you get upstairs?
You climb. You just keep on. Yeah, just go around.
There, it's these routes. Okay. I always lose the orientations where you can climb up. This is the chest. There's the central room of Moonrise Towers. Oh, and you can also get the...
What's inside?
Come on. Come on, wall.
Seems simple enough.
Let me shoot that friggin' mimic.
Oh, the dog is...
These are the general's private.
Yeah.
Those
The dog is here.
are neither.
I thought it wasn't until I... Oh, it is because we...
What is your purpose here? Good.
I have to speak with animals, so I got a dialogue that made it very easy for me.
Yeah.
But I am going to loot because I do need gold. I am on the more poor side, so to speak. So you can kill the dog, and I think once you talk it down, it's free. It doesn't retaliate, doesn't defend itself, if I remember correctly.
Question is if it breaks your paladin oath. Well, it's an undead abomination. It should be free for Oath of the Ancients.
Oh yeah, I don't actually know if that's the case. I'm just emptying out the entire room like a common thief, and the dog doesn't even notice. Okay. I think I did everything like which we preemptively can do for free and whatnot in the Moonrise Towers at this point. So just let me know when you're good.
Yes. Am I just spending spell slots on this? Okay.
So at this point, I actually forget what it is that I need to buy. Yeah, you bought the Drake Throat Glaive, which is a very strong thing to get.
The absolute
At this point.
loud in your chest. How may I serve?
Don't think he has anything else that's... Oh shit, I need to remember to put on that ring before. Does this mean, like, this is a question to you. So the gloves of the duelist that adds damage to your main hand if you're not holding anything in your free hand.
No, not damage, just hit chance.
Oh, to attack rolls. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
I'm on like not take the doggo on. Because I don't have speak with animals.
The Cloak of Elemental Absorption, I believe I asked you earlier if you have any experience with that item. Because I see people use it on occasion, and I'm like, what is it? Like, what is it that I'm not seeing?
So Black has used it, so you need to ask him.
Oh.
So Blackus, you here?
Summoning Soblacus?
Summoning So Blackus myself to the stream. Doesn't seem like he's reacting.
No, I think
well,
he's
got a life as well.
If he's in bed at this point, I think that would be. I hope that for him at least.
Yeah. So, I believe. Well, let me just sell a little bit of stuff and see if I cannot at least get a thing or two. I would really enjoy being able to afford the Sentinel Shield and Larethian's Wrath. But if not, I'm also not mad.
Drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
The Spine Shutter Amulet is not going to have any kind of value for us, is it?
No, why should it?
It's ranged spell attack. No, there is just no way it's ever going to apply to anything.
You have no ranged spell attack.
No. I just don't want to get rid of something that there is some interesting use for that I didn't think of.
$8K. Well, I believe before I buy all of that, I will buy the Near Misser. That one seems to be a little bit more important. Yes.
And I don't know if the Dwarven Splint Mail is something that we actually want on these particular characters.
Me, maybe.
You probably do, because you want the
a new face
high
come to bask in the light
Yeah.
of the absolute. Such a pity there were no survivors. Quite a god to bring them
such
all
a
together.
pity there were no survivors, she says.
Draw their ire.
So Raw Moonglow says, you know, too bad there were no goblin survivors, but the problem is I didn't kill the goblins. They're still there.
Yeah, I know.
So that's interesting. Okay,
I believe she's having problems remembering stuff.
She definitely does have a couple of issues.
Yeah, she has to work around her memory. I mean, we could help her jog it with a little coin, it seems.
That's true. That is true. The Armor of Devotion, is that an item you would ever want to just have in your inventory for that Channel Oath charge?
It is so heavy.
It's very heavy.
It is so heavy. I mean, maybe for the finale, where I can't like just unload all my short rest cooldowns. So I have one more short rest cooldown, but
Yeah. Okay, I'm also getting the getting the Drake Throat Glaive. That seems like a no-brainer at this point to get that item.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all.
And I'm not gonna get anything else. I'll have to come back and purchase the rest, I think, at a later time. Okay. Let's see. So now...
I'm gonna go back to Act 1.
Yes, I guess.
I mean, we could get the Sharfing, but we can also do that later.
Yeah, there is no real reason to go and do that right now, is there?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
teleport to the Emerald Grove Environs, and
then we
then
start
we're just
solving stuff.
collecting free stuff.
Hmm. The harpies, are they because I've never. I'm assuming that they're easy because of the heavy armor master and whatnot, and they're dealing
They
slash.
still do a lot of. They're still doing a lot of damage. Let's not do them before we are crit immune. You just have to be like charmed for 3 turns in a row, and they get 3 multi-attacks and 2 crits, and then you have a problem.
Okay.
We have the option to postpone them a little bit. I would say. And then...
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going all the way back to the place where the chapel is. I'm just going to start hammer away on these guys. I don't even think I want to rest. I'm just gonna head in.
No, me neither. I mean, I am low on spell slots, but they are no threat at all.
Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter.
I mean, we could try to convince them to run away. You get the same XP, right?
Excellent.
Emmaus, Nymessa, no! Why did Lae'zel kill you? Let's just have the Bow of Awareness on me.
There's I think a lot of gold hidden around here.
I think so too.
A lot of basic stuff like it's funny that they really thought about this. So if you kill this group in the beginning of the game, you get their supplies, which are thieves' tools and disarm tools and all that. So basically, you get that supply of stuff that you otherwise need to kind of either locate or purchase or something else from very specific places in the early game. So I really like that they thought about that.
That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. Ooh. I do Paladin Intimidation, and if I fail it, let them just attack me. Oh well, I intimidated them.
But I don't think that... Is that to your advantage?
It's no combat right now. And if I don't drop the rock, then the guys down there are scattered. Which can be to your advantage or not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head in there and do the
can't
thing.
Sneak attack.
Why do you give a look? Everything all right out there?
Well, I'm actually gonna do the thing the smart way. Which is lockpicking. Lockpicking that thing.
Might be useful.
Because I think I'm better at lockpicking than deceiving or performing for him. And the lockpicking is only a DC 7 check. So.
Just out of view. On my way.
Hello, Andorn. My arch nemesis from the olden days. You're dead. Oh, by the way, I forgot something. Drakethroat Glaive.
Yep.
And Draconic Elemental Weapon, I don't know, Thunder. Because I don't want random electrified water surfaces.
Time for some bloody work.
They're having a lot of random food. By the way, my invisible weapon should actually not have the invisible weapon passive anymore, because right now it's enchanted with light. I have a shining invisible weapon. It's like a lightsaber.
Playing with high AC characters is just so much stronger than playing with low AC characters.
Yeah.
The monk that I'm trying out at the moment is just having a lot of problems. I mean, I need to expect to be hit in every situation basically. So it is giving me a lot of trouble.
By the way, those are a few guys that you are allowed to sneak attack because they're immediately hostile.
Yep. I was expecting as much.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh my god. That almost went about poorly. Ah. They spotted me, but I'm gonna just kill 2 of them at once. Yeah, the only one that is remotely a problem is Hasaid.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's true, but then who's also a problem is the one who do the ensnaring strike. In my experience, at least, that can anything that incapacitates you in some way, or
Well,
just
they're
restrains you
both
is
dead already.
horrible. Nice. Yeah.
So the mage is gonna hit me.
Yeah, and she's dangerous as well, right? So.
Yeah, let's see if she spends her turn equipping mage armor on her, or if she's ice knifing. And dying to the psionic backlash. Oh, he crit hit me. Huh. For 5 damage, not even breaking my shield of thralls. They're so dangerous when you're doing them early, and now they're like nothing. Very well. Door open. 4 people rolled a nat 1 on perception. Or 5 even. And you come in and get the easy check. There's a lot of books to loot here that we can sell for a pretty penny. And then the skeletons, which we might all just bonk for also some pretty things.
Do you have the turn undead on your character?
No. Vengeance Paladin doesn't have it.
What
You
do
have
you get?
Abjure Enemy instead. Abjure Enemy.
All right.
Where you frighten an enemy, and if you fail, they're still slow.
Yeah.
But it's single target, and as a full action, it's stupidly underpowered.
I'm actually very curious about the Larathian's Wrath. If the AoE triggers the smites, do you know?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does. It's what. I mean, I'm 90% sure. I'm 90% sure that I used it once on a paladin. Also, Jogoral's Greatsword. You can trigger it on every enemy you hit.
Yeah, I know.
And Cleave Attack, you can trigger it on every enemy you hit. So why should Larathian Wrath's Whirlwind attack be different?
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it for sure. Pretty much I should go and get that weapon ASAP if that's the case, because there are so many of those encounters where there are multiple targets that you might as well be killing them all at the same time, right?
Yes.
As many as possible. So I do need to go and collect that weapon pretty soon. I mean, whatever we're doing right here, right now, is a little bit like it's just a bit of cleanup duty, right? So
yeah.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log. The tome does not take kindly to your tampering.
Oh no, I didn't do it this time. That I tried once, I believe. Critique urged me to try it, to just carry all the skeletons inside that room and then activate the trap, if that would destroy the skeletons.
Oh, but when you pick up the skeletons, they will immediately turn hostile.
Not if you use them as an improvised weapon and carry them to a point and then cancel the movement.
Okay, fair enough.
Here lies the Guardian of Two.
Come on. And do that one. I believe I'm not. Oh.
Very well.
That religion check he rolled high for.
The Guardian of Tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
I know that something just woke up, Jesse. You did wake it up. Do I not have enough movement to get one of these? Okay. Let's just do it the safe way. We don't want to die to stupid shit. And you're gonna be here. I on accident main action dashed, okay. Let's make it more interesting with all of them on me. Very well. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh. I'm just cleaning up a little bit, Ginger. I'm just now talking to Benrin and his wife. So it's just those you know, small things.
Could you? Yeah. Oh, I should permanently disable the charm. Because this charm reaction is just boring. And Benrin. Oh, first I need the book. Book of Fallen Gods.
So we do have a lot of small combat business going on. We have the owlbears, we have the ogre and her lover, we have the 3 ogres.
Yeah.
I have the entire goblin camp, including Droraxlan.
You're right about that one. Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
No, that one.
Yeah, I failed that too. And then of course we have the red caps.
The ogres, Auntie Ethel.
Did you clear the entire goblin camp?
No, I don't have the...
Outside.
First off, all the outside I did not clear. I just killed the sleeping goblins. And on the inside, there's the entrance guards who are still standing. The rest is cleared. But let's get to Benrin.
Another step forward.
And then to Darif. Such a different thing going back from always wearing Crusher's ring to not having it on anymore.
Yeah.
From your movement speed, it feels so different that I might just keep Crusher's ring on. Just because it feels better. And maybe those 2 damage make a difference, but it seems to me that my opponents always survive at 15 HP right before Calden Week triggers. Oh, you're doing Goblin Camp cleanup. Okay.
Yeah, it's just while I'm waiting, and also because there is I'm getting a lot of gold from this actually.
Yeah,
So-
actually, me too.
But
I can actually sell all of that except the amulet. Because there's nothing useful out of the crypt. I need to keep in mind the time because I might need to stop at 1 p.m.
That's fine.
So to leave for work.
That is fine. Just let me know.
Mhm.
We'll just do
So
we'll do
walking-
as much cleanup as we can, right?
Oh yes, we shall. What else? You know what I find interesting about, you asked me before about the Enemy of Justice debuff.
Yeah.
When you have the Enemy of Justice debuff, the Brinna and Endrick, the two little absolute people that you sent to the Owlbear, immediately get hostile towards you when you have Enemy of Justice against the Goblin camp. And also the Goblin. But when you have an Enemy of Justice again, but when you killed Dror Rexlin or have the entire Goblin camp hostile towards you, those two don't get hostile to you when they are still waiting at the Owlbear camp.
What's inside?
It's a little bit strange, and I also just almost killed myself, by the way.
Again?
Yeah.
What are you doing, hardcore?
I let me just check the combat log here. I took 8d6 of points of fire damage from two barrels of fire wine just outside of the Goblin camp. There is this.
How did you blow them up?
Well, I didn't. Somebody else blew them up with a fire arrow.
Oh. Did they at least blow themselves up as well?
Nope.
Well, that's stupid.
And I'm also being a little bit careful with Crusher here because
Because he shoved you to a death one.
Still sticks to me that he threw me in the Keonthar.
Yeah.
If that is actually the Keonthar, it might not be, right? Because it's just a waterfall. Or is it? Is it actually the...
And not a crit hit. Oh, come on. Can they roll anything else than an at 20?
No kissing you anywhere. Of course not.
So...
Disgusting.
Not kissing you anywhere. Oh, he's one of the guys you can't talk to even though you killed him?
Mm-hmm.
Absolute is forever. Still punish.
Well, he's a pretty vengeful person, so...
Wait. Absolute will make you pay.
Are there still these gnolls?
Towering magic.
The spell's power wanes.
Or did I already kill him? Oh, did I already kill them?
Like the goblins, now that I did the Grove raid, are still like they're still having fun, chilling out, doing the same thing that they would otherwise normally do. Is that always the case for this?
Yes. They're just immediately going hostile once you step inside.
Right. Oh yeah, that's yeah. But I got the secret passageway that I can get inside of the Goblin camp that way. So I'm okay.
Well, then let me deal with them as well.
I'm just doing basic cleanup. I'm not sure that I don't have any spell slots or anything, so I won't be doing Draw Raxlin until I'm ready for that fight. I haven't
I already did him, so...
I haven't quite made up my mind about when I do him yet. Right now I'm just doing like basic stuff that we need to do it. I mean, we can go somewhere else and do something else that we both need to do, so that we don't spend time not doing the same thing.
What would it be? What would it be? Spider Pit, Spider Queen.
Yeah, that could be a thing we could do.
I don't need any attention right now.
Because I think aggroing all of the goblins now is going to be a mess. I'm going to try to see if I can kill this bugbear.
Here we go again. All right, time to skulk about. I'll strike you down. On my way. Out of sight, out of mind. Breathe deep and move. Something good here, I hope.
Okay, yeah. But Ginger, we could, if we don't have a lot of time, then maybe we should focus on doing a couple of the other things that we both need. And then maybe I could clear out the goblin camp afterwards.
Okay.
If that makes sense to you.
Should mind my step.
Oh, he's caring about his claw. I'm caring about the spider pit, but without spell slots I would not do the spider queen. Oh, Smite the Graceless killing themselves for missing me. Good. Polak. Dying. Fuse. Dying. Random other goblin. Dying.
Yeah, the high AC with the Holy Lance helm is definitely one of the easiest way to deal with these low HP mobs.
Also
and
Call
Call
the
of
Weak
the
and the hand
Weak.
crossbow.
The combination, yeah, the combination is really good. Yeah, you know what? I'll just set this to kill everything and then come back here at some point when we are not streaming.
Interestingly, I was able to just kill them with my normal hits, all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
that's the half orc critical.
Right. Is there anything we can do without spell slots, or do we need to commit to a long rest at this point?
The little spiders, I'm certain of it. And I'm rather certain that we can do the red caps without a spell slot.
Yeah. Oh, the spiders are ready for me downstairs. I have no idea why, but they are. I'm already in a fight with them here.
Maybe the last time you went up, you walked up. You walked over a net. Oh,
yeah.
Well, I want to go to Dareth first, and of course, sell my stuff because my inventory is getting full. Why am I randomly encumbered? I wasn't encumbered when I walked away.
"14 points of damage from one of the spiders here, 2d6 plus dex modifier."
Did you put on the poison
no,
resistance ring?
No, because I didn't know I was going to go straight into combat here.
Oh.
So that was a bit of a surprise, but it just underlines the fact that the poison damage from these guys is extreme. Like, you need some kind of answer to that. Just see what the last hit was. That was a 18 roll, 27. So they need to roll like 12, 10 or yeah, they can very easily hit us.
Oh no. Well, and I'm only at 19 AC because I could just pull on the armor gloves, but I prefer not to.
Yeah. All I'm saying is this is one of those things where even if it's like universally agreed upon that this is not a very dangerous situation, it will become a very dangerous situation. I went down there once without the right gear and without enough spell slots on a character, and I died to the spiders because they just deal so much poison damage. So I don't think I don't remember. I just remember that I was level 5 at that time. So it's not dangerous, but it is dangerous. It's the closest I can get to that bit.
Net 1. Don't see anything down there.
I like it how the Bogrot goblins, the Bogrot goblins are not immediately allied to the goblin camp goblins.
They are allied if you become an enemy of justice by the
really?
goblins.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Hello and welcome to Bogrot. Kindly hand over your stuff.
Anything of use?
Well, I don't care about it enough.
Did we kill the skeletons above below the apothecary? I don't even think I went down there actually.
I believe I killed a few of them, but not all.
Okay. I'm just gonna head down there to get that bit out of the way.
Here we go.
Oh. Maybe actually I did get the book. Oh, I did get the book. Oh, okay.
But I believe you killed none of the skeletons.
Yeah. And that's just like it's just the acceptance and recognition that that there is a big issue with those skeletons, and they are just maybe. I think I can't say for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if the skeletons were some of the most lethal targets in all of Act 1 for people who don't know what's going to happen.
I would wholeheartedly agree. I mean, my first solo honor death was to the skeletons.
I don't have I don't have like I don't have a count of how many times they killed me, but in between 5 or 10 for sure. Probably closer to 10 than 5. And this is just because like every once in a full moon or blue moon or whatever the wording is, like I go down there and I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to kill them at level 3 or 4 or something, and then I remember. And then obviously I'm cheesing it, like, so I'm attacking the Moldering Caskets to not get the surprise, and then I'm just attacking the Guardian straight up with the free attack that I get from that.
Yeah.
So
and then still it chain reactions out of control.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if that happens, then...
Good, let's get the skeletons then.
I think I got all of them.
I mean, we both have bonks.
Yep. Alright, but that's it basically, so we're done with that bit.
Then the red caps.
Yeah.
And then I have to leave.
Yeah, that's fine. Probably the red caps is also something that we can kind of just do, right? Without any spell slots, even if they do, because we have the free action ring on us.
Yeah. You should probably restore a level 1 spell slot and maybe cast Protection from Evil and Good on you, because they're dropkick, and then when you're prone attacking, you could become a little evil. If you know what I mean.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay, skeletons. Now with double attack and everything. It's fine. Come on. They're 10 XP. It's like with the owlbears. That's not reflective of how dangerous they are.
No, it's like if they gave 50 XP a pop, I would be like, fair enough. But yeah.
Well, it's that they're placed in a spot where it's like, okay, this is one of the earlier encounters you can do. Then it's like they're doing what of additional damage?
Yep.
And the arrows of Ilmarta they have.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely tuned to be a very, very dangerous surprise attack, so new players are like, what just happened?
Also the way that they're coded to primarily free the other skeletons, which is actually better, so that you don't get attacked like 10 times in the first round.
Yeah, but then already in the second round it gets completely out of control.
Yeah. Also, the robust guardians have surprisingly high AC.
Yeah.
So let's deal with the red caps.
Yeah, you can. It seems like you can crouch, and then just take the waypoint. That seems to be.
Or a red cap sees you.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like I mean I can't swear to to that. I just did it and nobody saw me, and I have had that feeling that it is something that you can do. Just crouch in.
Oh no, I'm in between two red caps and was spotted. Because the red cap was right on top of me.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Yeah. This.
Well.
Are you going to be fine?
Yes.
You have 2 spell slots? Okay. Alright, red cap's dead. And let's see.
Better be cautious. Time to press ahead.
Okay. Let's go a little further up. I do still have the poison resistance ring and not the crusher ring. They're bloodlusting each other. I don't like it when they do that one.
Take you first.
Come on. That tune just reminded me on Friday of Friday the 13th. Never noticed that before. The choir. In the normal encounter music, the choir.
Yeah.
At the end where they're hopping, that reminds me of Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Well, barely not dying. Why wouldn't you die?
Best be on my way.
This is just a normal red cap. Let's just kite them a little bit more. Why did you walk the one way, then jump, and then not reach me? Red caps, you're stupid. please. Like walk.
That's probably that's the one drawback of the paladin. If I'm to mention one really negative thing about the character is its dependency on the long rests. Because without the long rests, it basically doesn't have any power that's like if you compare it to the fighter, it's going to drop off.
Yeah, I mean, ultimate solo, I would never try to do it with a paladin, except maybe a warlock paladin. But no.
No, not really, right? Because it's...
I just don't want to do it with a paladin.
No.
You're just gonna feel so miserable without long rests. And I mean, you have half-cast spell slot progression. It's not like the ranger where you can say, oh, I'm having 2 encounters where I need spike growth, and then the encounters are solved.
Yeah, but it seems a little bit. Yeah, but I don't actually. I haven't seen when looking at the people who've done that particular rule set with the Gloomstalker assassin. It doesn't seem like people are even using the spell slots.
No.
And that's also
maybe
like
for Misty Steps. But for Misty Steps they use spell scrolls.
Probably, but even considering like how strong the spike growth is, it doesn't seem like it's necessary for that specific class to work.
You know what? I'ma just discover the mushroom circle in the Underdark real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the entire goblin camp.
I'm just cleaning up some of the stuff that you've already done, because I still need to do it right, and all the gold I need to get.
The outside as well.
So
I only
just
did
those...
the inside, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I need all of the inside. So. And I don't even know, did we... Oh, we did kill what's her face, Priestess God.
Yes.
Yeah, we did kill her that way.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been yeah. You just refused to drink.
Yep. Yeah. I just didn't quite. On my monk, I chose a wood elf, and like I forgot about that thing, and then I was talking to her, and I never play elves, like very rarely. So I'm only hyper conscious about it when I'm playing either Astarion or, of course, Shadowheart. But on the custom character, I don't think I played an elf for the longest time. And there's nothing wrong with elves. It's just they're very, very strong generally.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, well, wood elf, movement speed.
It's. I mean, the monk, you have no idea how it just runs across the map. It is it's not bad. Let's leave it at that. But so this is basically cleanup. Like outside of this, what we need in the overworld of the crash site region is we need to think about the paladins. Karlak is still up. I don't know what we do with her. I'm assuming we just, let her go her own way. Then we need to clear up the big ogres, the 3 ogres, and the ogre, the 6 ogre, and then the owlbears, and then the harpies, and then of course the hag. So, but I do believe we have quite a bit to do the Underdark, right? We haven't touched that at all.
We haven't touched that at all. We have the Dwegar, we have the Spectator, we have the...
Right.
Well, we have the Spider Queen, actually. After the next long rest, the first thing I want to do is the Spider Queen.
Yeah.
Or the Owlbears.
And in the Grimforge, what do we have outside of Grim? We have...
We have the Slimes, we have the Merrigans, we have the... the lava elemental.
Yeah. But most of that is going to be peanuts, isn't it?
We have the methods. I mean, the methods right now. We are just putting on Nair Misser and the amulet. send Scratch in to trigger them, and then magic missile all of them, and they're dead.
Okay, fair enough.
The lava methods. The only reason why I'm not doing Grim right now is that of course, that we want for level 7 the hit points from level 7.
Yeah. No matter what, unless we get the perfect execution right, Grim is just always a potential place to die.
Yeah.
So what am I doing here?
I like how this hidebound journal that the elf that fell down has on him is a quest item, but it's not used for anything.
Yeah.
It's just marked as a quest item.
Yeah.
Maybe he was supposed to be one of the 3 elves that had information about the Grim Forge or something.
Yeah, they've gone into so much detail in the first act with all of those items.
Should get started.
Oh shit, I just hope that there isn't a goblin with a thunder arrow here. Okay,
I believe one of them has a thunder arrow.
Yeah, but
because you almost died to that once.
Yeah.
I would really like to aggro the entire goblin camp as well, but if I do that right now, I'm coming late to work.
Yep.
So I'm not.
Right, but I'm also ready to...
Something good here, I hope.
Okay,
a lot of
this
this...
one.
I'm going to see it now he's throwing. Okay. But not throwing stones. Okay. But actually, I do believe that a lot of this content here would be gains an extreme amount of kind of intensity if you have to do this as part of a region lock. Don't you agree?
As I'm doing on my Bard right now.
Yeah.
So tune in for that one. little bit of as self-advertisement on my own stream, because I'm usually streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And my solo program is currently a region locked Bard. And region lock, oh my god! First of all, you have to take on Grim early.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to die to stray criticals. It's not like that we can get the OP gear and not care about hold person or something like that, and just skip everything until we have the OP weapons. You have with Act 1 gear, do all these encounters. Oh. Ha! Just walked into 3 traps. And the traps didn't even do damage to me. Ha! Because it's 2 flat damage from the open wounds.
Well, Ginger, that's
and Heavy Armor Master negates it.
if we're about to kind of shut down the session, thanks a lot for the stream, and we'll update the document, and hopefully we can find a time to stream. Hopefully early next week is, I'm hoping. I also need to do my warlock session. It's been lacking on so much, and I really want that one to succeed so bad, and I'm getting close to level 9 at this time, so
I almost fear that we might be faster at Merkul than your warlock at that pace.
Yeah, I mean, we do have right now. There's a bit of I don't know how much time, but like I would imagine, couple of hours or something left in Act One. I'm assuming because we need to do all of the bosses, and I don't know
Yeah.
if we want to leave the Hag and Grim or if we want to go down and do those. We'll have to we'll take a session where we go and sit down and look at the document to decide what we're gonna do next. I mean, everything is possible, but like the priority is to get through the game. And we already have a pretty strict rule set, so I don't think we should necessarily push the envelope on some things that are not absolutely necessary.
No.
Even if a lot of the stuff that we are proposing to do at level 7 is doable at level 1 or the like.
Well, Seiyuke showed us that a lot of stuff is doable at level 1.
Yeah. But like the way that the Grim fight works with the so-called magic pixel is that I'm sure that the magic pixel works probably all the time. But what my experience is that if you do that and it doesn't work, then for you, then it's not necessarily a very good thing. So
no.
It's a kind of encounter that can be solved in a variety of ways, and the thing about jumping around is not necessarily a dangerous thing as long as you kind of control it. I think that's also a very
and
good.
As long as you can sustain the amount of quakes that you need to take.
Exactly. If you need to go and take quakes, if that's something you need to do, then yes, you of course need to be able to sustain that damage. But like I think we should have
I don't know a way where you don't take any quakes.
No, but generally, of course, there's one of the biggest random factors of the fight is whether or not Grim decides whether or not the first hammer triggers the methods. Because if the first hammer does not trigger the methods and Grim is in the correct position where he's touching both the lava and the crucible, and you get a second hit in, you can get him pretty low, and then you deal with the methods, and then he gets into a position. Obviously, I think it's impossible to avoid at least one probably quake, but then you can potentially get him at that point. But my experience is that if you do the first hammer and the method spawn, it's not necessarily to your advantage. But I definitely do want him to be in the lava and at the crucible at the same time. That's the most important thing. And I was actually unable to do that by last time when I went for the magic pixel, which was a little bit embarrassing because I was certain that I could do it, but nonetheless, it is just dangerous. It is dangerous. End of story.
Oh, I want to have a look at something. Please remind me the next time that we're playing after the next long rest that I always look at Derif's inventory if she has ochre slime jelly. Because I want to science out for region locked runs when ochre slime jelly is available at traders.
It's a level 4 spell, right? The freedom of movement.
Yeah.
So potentially it would be available at level 7.
I'll give it a shot.
Maybe, or if she even has elixir of guileful movement proper in her inventory.
And probably it's not possible to do that thing at that time, right? Because level 7 is not like a level you can achieve.
Well, she has an elixir of guileful movement now, but I'm unsure if this isn't one that I've sold her before, that I found in a random place in Act 2 and sold her. Well, I will find out on my Bard run.
It's funny that I'm just killing goblins, right? At the end now, because I'm just cleaning up. But these goblins are not worth a lot of XP, and they're very dangerous, and they at the same time provide a bit of loot. But primarily, I want to kill them for the gold at this point, because I believe there's like maybe 200 to 300 X, maybe a little bit more, 400 XP in the total of the totality of the goblin camp. Is it more than that?
I don't even know.
It's not.
I mean, Roraxlin is worth a lot more.
Yeah, probably it's more like all told, but right now it's like 15, 20 XP. Like I'm killing goblins for maybe 120 XP or something.
Well, I'm finished.
Yes.
Thank you, Hardcore.
Thank you,
Thank
Ginger.
you, everyone who's watching. Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't do it before. I'm so sorry. Big shout out to Say Okay and Squiz Meridin.
Thank you a lot,
and
guys.
Shout out to Squiz Meridin. Well, I will wait for 2 minutes until I can give a shout out to Squiz Meridin, because she deserves it as well.
How do we do the shout outs?
/shout out.
See, I'm such a noob. Right, shout out. There we go. Oh, the what? Is there something with the?
I believe the multi-stream.
I mean the.
Cannot.
I'm just going to. Oh, that worked at least. Oh, there we go.
And so then... thank you, Zeojar. Well, maybe I'll try to. I will try to at least lurk while work. If you're about to stream, let us raid out someone. Well, there's Nazator going online. Andy Maxter is on. Kyler Bite is on. Who do we raid? Maybe later, thanks. Okay. Well, let's raid out Kyler Bite, shall we? Hardcore?
Yeah.
I will raid out Kyler Bite.
Yep.
Kyler Bite. Well, we will see each other shortly. And hopefully next week do a little bit more.
Yes.
Of our Paladin run. We are good in our plan. We are how far are we from level 7? Really far, but okay.
Oh well. Halfway there, I think. Almost halfway there.
Well, I'm not. I need 5,300 XP. I mean, I have been behind you from the beginning because I failed a few of the early things, it seems. Oh, I know one big chunk of XP that I completely forgot about was Zaza. I never dealt with her.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably quite a bit there.
Yeah. And then so small checks I failed. Does it didn't get a small some small 20, 30 XP. Yeah, it all adds up now. And now because you did the raid, of course you have a big swat of more XP than me.
I think you're right. I think the raid probably was a big deal.
Yeah. So we'll see if hopefully I'm not too far behind on XP.
Nope.
I mean, one should still be able to reach level 10.
Yeah.
Because I think... on my first character, on my first paladin that came into Act 3, I did barely no murder hoboing, and they were level 10 easily in the Mind Flayer colony. Oh, that one also did not do the raid on the Grove. But speaking of raiding Calarbite, we'll see each other soon.
See you, Ginger.
So, At least we're having a big group that's raiding out. And bye-bye.
And I will also be committing to a raid here, and I'll probably also raid my man Kilobyte. There we go. Let's spam that guy.